Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nye Doctors podcast, the official podcast of the Ukrainian rebellion, dude.
Hell yeah.
This is our official backing of the Ukrainian people. No Star Spangled Banner today, dude.
What do they call the Ukrainian national anthem?
I don't know, but it smells like freedom. It sounds like freedom to me.
Ukraine is not yet lost.
That's
damn
the opening
right,
line, dude.
And damn right is that true.
Still true today.
Guys, we got a lot to talk about today. Obviously, we're standing strong with our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine, again, fighting against the goddamn Ruskies. That being said, also, as far as dates coming up, the Privé show in Andover has sold out. So that's a small victory on our part.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're doing our part.
We did it for the Ukraine. We did it for the Ukraine. Also, Friday, March 4th, at the Derby in Salem. Catch me there, North Shore people. The following weekend, I am at March 11th and 12th. I'm at the OG spot, the comedy scene at Patriot Place.
Let's go.
Go find me at that shit show there. What do you got, Daniel?
I got, I'm also at the scene next Friday the 4th. Same deal. If you haven't seen us there yet, we talk about it every week. Jesus Christ, come through. We got the next Sixth Gear, March 10th, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Now free show, of course. Come out. It's a fucking banger lineup, dude.
Banger. Our best yet.
This turned out to be, we didn't know how this was going to go down, but if you're going to come to a fucking Sixth Gear show, come to the one on March 10th because it's going to be sick.
I won't be there, but that's okay.
And then I've got the Hub show, the Hubbub show in Cambridge. This is kind of a wild show. It's an apartment show, so we're looking for something a little different.
It's a good spot, though. K Turner shout out.
Yeah, Kevin Turner shout out. That's March 12th, like 8 p.m. in Cambridge. So
Fuck yeah. Shout out Ukraine. Fuck Russia.
yeah, fuck Russia.
Gang.
It's always kind of been I mean, dude, I will say I do like White Russians. But that's kind of the extent of my
The drink or?
yeah, the drink.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Or
broads.
just the people. All right, yeah, come out. Thank you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
And we're live. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man.
Dude,
Just good to be back in studio.
did you get
back
your
ripping.
you get the Kalashnikov rifle I sent you in the mail?
Yeah, I got a couple mags.
Yeah.
No, the AK.
The AK, and we got it in fucking 308, dude. Come get it. Come get it, Putin.
Get it, bro. Dude, is there anything cooler than like Soviet era weapons? In
I
terms
mean-
of like they don't work, but like they look cool.
No, but the Russians are they're using some Soviet era technology right now, and they're getting fucking
They're getting
milli rocked.
stomped out.
They're getting dude. Well, you know, who knows how this is all going to play out. We're in I guess for the last. So, I have a friend, one of my best friends, and his wife or soon to be wife is Ukrainian, and she has like cousins and shit that are our age that like live in Kiev and like throughout the country that she talks to like on a daily basis. I think she was just there like 5 months ago or something. Shit was fucking normal, like literally modern country, like everyone chilling, and now they're just in the midst of
Just
like
getting
fuck.
invaded.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But he's been getting me some inside information. There's some wild, have you seen the videos that have come out?
Yeah, dude. It's like fucking it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I guess that today actually literally as of today, like 2 hours ago, that they announced that Russia initially was like, we don't want peace talks, blah, blah, blah. And now they're like, we're going to meet for talks.
Yeah, which like day 3.
Yeah, dude.
They thought they were gonna roll.
Dude, they thought they were
the problem.
I think that there's mad covert I know that there's mad covert shit from other countries like helping out Ukraine. They're like, I guess at the Poland border, they're like, that's where like everyone's like evacuating to, and I guess they're like just shipping in like fuck. Do you ever play a Call of Duty, the fucking Javelin?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Dude,
about?
that's all I keep hearing. The javelin.
The javelins, bro. All you need is javelins.
Just a
They got an
couple
army
Javs.
of Ukrainians with the fucking Slavs with the jabs.
Slabs and the jabs
Dude,
merch.
Dude, Slavs with the dude. We're making Slavs with the jabs t-shirt. All proceeds go to
proceeds.
Ukrainian people. That's a lie. But here's that. Yeah, they got mad jabs coming in, and I guess that Russia over the like last couple of years, they like invented this new tank. So it's like this brand new tank, Russian tank. It's like brand new technology. Even before this invasion, like they were like touting as like this is like the world's greatest tank.
Yeah.
And I guess there's mad videos coming out today that they're confirmed real because those tanks have never seen battle before. So there's videos of them like stuck in the mud and like on fire and just like deserted. I guess they just got obliterated.
Dude, that's the people are like, it's obviously like the NATO countries, the US, like they can support, but they got to support from like the sidelines kind of. They're sending supplies and whatnot. But dude, cause I think because I saw the same thing. I heard the same thing. They're like these super fucking accurately targeted drone strikes of like all this shit's coming in. It's like, are we actually? It's like, are those Ukrainian drones or are we fucking kind of like?
No,
hey,
I think supposedly they were. I want to say supposedly they're Turkish drones, but like, where did the Turks get the drone? I think
dude.
We're giving like Turkey and Poland drones, and then they're just giving Ukraine drones. I think it's like basically
it's one of those things. We're not direct. Yeah, they can't connect us directly.
Yeah,
it's like we're sending supplies, but we're also sending.
Because dude, fucking Russia would have steamrolled Ukraine in like 2 days if like there wasn't all this like weird like all of us like they took like I think they took one of the airports. It might have been just outside of Kiev, and then like literally within like 6 hours it was like run back over by the Ukrainian. Like they destroyed the Russians.
Yeah.
I think the Russians eventually might have took it back, but like it's like all these like weird shit where it's like all of a sudden the Ukrainians are just like going ham, dude.
Yeah, dude, because they're fighting. It's Russia versus the Ukraine, but it's really Russia versus the rest of the fucking West.
Yeah.
It's like,
and they're using that was the other thing that my buddy was talking about to me. He was saying how like Ukraine has like low key done like a wicked good job of using social media to like influence the rest of the world to like help them.
Yeah.
Cause like, well, you've seen like all those like, you know, it's like kind of propagandish, but like all the pictures of like the mayor of like Kiev and shit, and then like in like the president like it fucking suited up with like guns ready to go. Like they've been pushing that out, like just boosting morale. Then they got Facebook to shut down in Russia, so they can't use Facebook. Fucking, they tweeted at Elon Musk to use Starlink to like give internet to Ukraine, and like he did it. I think it was like within like 6 to 10 hours. Like he like pointed all the satellites at Ukraine. So that like they can like have fucking internet access and shit. It's fucking crazy, dude. The world's like kind of it's like just like everyone's boys with the Ukraine now. It's sick.
How could you not be, dude? Russia's fucked.
Russia's fucked, dude.
They've got because I was reading everyone in their like 99% of their military is like. I forget what they call it. Like, they have to serve.
Yeah.
So it's like half of them don't even want to be there.
Yeah.
And like they don't agree with like what Putin's doing. So, but
it's almost like the Civil War in the United States, where it was like Southerners and Northerners are like literally like you're like fighting your cousins and shit and like brothers.
Yeah,
it's like they don't really fucking. This isn't about that. Like they don't want this war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, it'd be like fighting Canada. It's like everyone knows a couple. Everyone's got fucking a cousin up in Canada. Everyone, a couple cousins go.
Yeah.
Like I got a brother in the Ukraine. I got a brother in Russia.
Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, fuck. No javelins in that fight. But yeah, dude. But Russia's fucked. They shut down like all their banking system. They can't communicate with each other. They can't buy more supplies. So it's like I think half the fucking country doesn't even support.
I think
what they're doing.
I think Facebook's like whatever. They're like their worth is like it's like twice as much as Russia's like entire GDP. Or something like
they did more in revenue last year.
Dude, literally, it's like it's kind of scary. Like these social media companies have like become as powerful or more powerful than like countries themselves, which is like a good thing like in this situation, but it's also like a kind of scary, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, like Facebook and WhatsApp. Like WhatsApp is like how the rest of the world communicates.
I know. WhatsApp is like a joke in the United States,
but it's like, dude, if you live in, like,
you ever talk to like some Brazilian chick? She's like, yeah, hit me up on WhatsApp. Yeah.
I haven't done a lot of communicating with the
yeah, me neither.
Brazilian broads, but no, it is. But yeah, dude, that Facebook. Like, if you don't live in the U.S., if you live in like some weird, like random country in like Africa or the Middle East or something, like if Facebook shuts down, like you can't communicate with anybody.
You're fucked, dude. You're fucked. So yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. But it is sad. There's gonna be mad fucking casualties and stuff.
Dude, I saw there was like 200 and something Ukrainians killed. There's like 3,500 Russians dead.
Really?
Yeah. It's like
Dude,
they're getting fucking smoked.
Dude, I saw a video of did you see a video of the drone strike that like fucked up that tank convoy?
Yeah.
I saw the video of it was like on the ground of like this tank convoy in Russian tanks in the city, and it was like, dude, I don't know how many tanks were just blown to smithereens. And I was like, this is like definitely has to be an airstrike because there's no way that they would like fuck up these many tanks like just like by hand. And then I'm like, the Ukraine, like, do they have like that much air superiority? And then a video came out of a drone just like rocking this fucking tank convoy. I was like, oh yeah, that has to be an outside country. Like, Ukraine
There's probably
doesn't have
some guy in
drones.
Arkansas flying that thing.
Bro, legit. Dude, there were so many like memes and shit of like just like you just give like the fucking the drone controller to like some Gen Z kid. He's just like going off, just smirking Russians, dude. Yeah, dude. And also the thing, like, Russia fucked themselves because they've like really exposed to the rest of the world like how inadequate they are.
I mean, their military. It's Russia versus the rest of the world. Maybe give Russia a break here.
No, but like you look at the shit, it's like, okay, they haven't. It's like there's no more fear of Russia like there used to be.
There's never been fear of Russia. Not since the 80s.
That's well for some people. Everyone's like, "Ooh, Russia and China." It's like, nah, dude, China.
Yeah.
China. We have to worry about.
China's a problem.
Russia's a fucking joke, dude. And I'll say that to any Ruski's face. Come at me, dude.
It's just cold there. That's all they've got.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like two cities. They always said it's like Russia's like it's the biggest country or whatever, but it's like Moscow, St. Petersburg. That's it.
Yeah.
No one. Their army's not real.
Right.
The only thing they have is the Tsar bomb.
The Tsar bomb.
The Tsar bomb.
Is that their nuke?
That's their big nuke.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Which is like
that is kind of crazy. Like
cliche.
that is the one thing. Like
that's the fucking wild card.
Fucking insane. And he might just drop a nuke on the Ukraine,
bro.
But he would get. I mean, they would.
That's real close to Russia, though. I mean, he is insane, but
he's fucking insane, dude.
If I can't have it, none of you can.
Yeah, exactly. That's
none of Ukraine.
Yeah. Shut up, Maddie. Maddie, I have a topic for you today that might excite you.
All right.
We can get it. I might as well get into it.
Was that it for the Ukraine stuff?
Yeah. I mean,
might come back to it.
Yeah, I might come back. But I was perusing YouTube and I ended up down this little rabbit hole that you might have been interested in. It was concerning a Vikings contact with. If the viewers don't know, Maddie's a big Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings.
Dude. Yeah, he's a huge Minnesota Vikings fan, and it was about the Vikings contacts with Native Americans in the Americas, like way like previous to the 1400s. Like everyone thought, first contact with the Native Americans in the 1400s.
They're very similar cultures. They're both warrior cultures, and they have the shamanistic aspect.
Yeah,
very
like,
similar.
Yes. Oh, I knew you'd have some insight. So this video is sick. It was talking about so Leif Erikson, obviously like the famed like fucking explorer,
son of Eric the Red.
Yes, there we go.
There you go.
So I knew you'd have
for the history buffs.
So this is talking about his brother. So Leif Erikson set up this like colony in like Newfoundland, like modern day Nova Scotia, and essentially, pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
I think so. And
Vinland.
Yeah,
that's what they call it.
As the Vikings would call it. Valhalla. So his brother was also like an explorer and shit, his younger brother. And so he came down here and started trying to set up colonies in like Maine, and like they think he maybe came down like as far as New York.
Yeah, they were the first ones here before everyone else.
Which is fucking nuts.
Did you see the boats? They're very small.
Really?
They're mostly rowboats.
I thought they had those big ships.
They got a big sail. No, they're big, but they're essentially just really big rowboats.
Oh, and that's where they would use the fucking manpower.
What they would do is they'd stay close to coasts.
Yeah.
So it was a lot colder back then. So there was like ice bridges and stuff. But they would, so they'd go to Greenland, Iceland.
Yep, and just come over.
Yeah.
So I guess that they set up like this very small Viking colony somewhere in probably like New England, and the Native Americans like came out. I think it was like in the fall. A bunch of Native Americans like came out of the woods with like pelts and shit like that, like basically being like, hey, what's up? Like, let's see what's good here. So they had an exchange with the Vikings. Like the first one was like they wanted, the Vikings had like all their like metal weapons, which like the Native Americans like didn't really have. And they wanted to trade for their weapons, and the Vikings were like, nah, because Vikings were like, this is our shit, yeah. And so they ended up trading a bunch of pelts for like initially it was like cow's milk, and the Native Americans were like pumped on cow's milk. They were
juiced
they
up.
were amped, bro. They gave away all their pelts. They like give us all the milk you have. They like loved milk. Like this shit's crazy. Because if you think about it, like it's so sweet. Like they probably didn't really.
Yeah, they didn't. Cows weren't here yet.
Yeah. How the fuck are they transporting milk?
Bro, the
It's
Vikings
cold.
were nuts, dude. They were
Yeah, I
fucking.
guess.
They're like, get on the boat, cows, and the cows are like,
Come on.
So, dude, so they traded. So then, okay, so there was like a small exchange. That was the first one. It went pretty well, and then
That's people don't realize that Vikings were traders more than they were
like pillagers and
conquerors.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
No,
So-
they weren't pillagers. They were conquerors.
Okay.
Dude, how about just the disrespect on that initial trade offer?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
hey, can we have some of those swords?
Yeah,
we,
true.
We,
A little
got some
disrespectful.
fur.
You can't. It doesn't hurt to ask, as they say.
Yeah.
It's
As they
ballsy
say.
though. It's bold. You got to go for what you want.
Yeah, you got to go for
Shoot
it.
your shot.
Yeah, because then that's how you negotiate, right? Ask high, then you go come down. meet-
Settle on
meet
milk.
The middle.
I'm not going to give you the sword, but I've got this milk right here.
They're like, all right, we'll take
Yeah,
milk.
we want
fuck it.
fucking advanced weapons.
Yeah, but
we'll take dairy.
I can't.
Bro, so much comes with milk though. You get cheese, you get all that shit.
Yeah, but they
They
were just
weren't
drinking
turning
it.
that
They
shit
were
into
just
cheese.
drinking that shit right then and there, just covered in fucking milk, dude. They're fucking dirty boys.
Imagine,
They're
like,
like, they have the worst stomach ache ever. They're like, oh,
dude, imagine the fucking.
That's true because mostly white people
yeah.
drink cow's milk.
Yeah,
everyone else
only-
is pretty much lactose
You know,
intolerant.
like yes, dude. You know, like genetically, like only Scandinavian and like Northern European, like white people can like drink milk. Everyone else in the rest of the world, like pretty much has like at least some level of intolerance to dairy, which is pretty wild.
that is wild,
So okay, so that was the first exchange.
dude. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I can't let this go.
What is it?
Dude, the fucking Native Americans are all hopped up on milk, dude. Imagine like the next whoever came next, the fucking Spanish or whatever. They come in and they just fucking the Native Americans come out of the woods. They'll get like milk mustaches.
They just want milk.
Yeah, they
So
just want
like, these people love milk.
So just want to slide that in.
That'd be the Americans. Okay, so I think that was like in the fall or something. So then the winter comes. Native Americans are off hibernating for the winter or whatever the fuck they do. Spring comes. Now word is spread. There's this Viking colony. They probably didn't call them. I don't know what they call it. There's this colony of tall, white, handsome men with swords. We're going to go trade. So now there's mad Native Americans come with a shit ton of pelts. They're coming for the milk, dude. They want fucking straight milk. So they show up in same scenario. So now they come out, they meet, and same thing. They ask for the sword. They ask for the weaponry. They start high again. Now, so one of the Native Americans supposedly made a fatal mistake. He grabbed at one of the Vikings' swords. And as a Viking yourself, as a modern day Viking,
It's not a good move.
not a good move.
Take his fucking
I guess
head
the
off.
Viking fucking killed him like one swoop right then and there. on the
Probably
spot.
cut his head off.
Literally, yeah. Probably just decapitated him one move. And then, so all the Native Americans scatter. They run into the woods because, they're a little skittish. If there's anything about Native Americans,
Is that a slur?
No, so the Vikings are like, it's not a big Viking colony. They're like, oh, fuck. Like, they're definitely going to retaliate. Like, that's what we would do. So the Vikings are like, fuck it. They go after the Native Americans. They chase them into the woods. And then there's like this not massive. There's a battle, and a bunch of Native Americans get killed. The Vikings just like, they're getting bows. They're getting arrow shot at them. The Vikings just like charge through the arrows. The Native Americans like, whoa.
What the fuck? This hasn't happened before.
Yeah. So then the Vikings basically fucked them up pretty good. But Leif Erikson's brother, got fucking hit with an arrow, I think in the groin. And he was like, fuck, I'm going to die. So they buried. So Leif Erikson's brother is buried somewhere in New England, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Unmarked.
I mean, no, they marked his grave supposedly with 2 crosses at his feet and 2 crosses at his head, something like that. I
They're
don't know
marked
if
where they think it is.
It's probably
I
still
don't-
there.
I don't know if it's still there.
It's probably not accurately.
Is
marked
there
anymore.
a spot where I don't know if they even know where it is?
I was reading something about it, but I didn't get too in depth because I don't care about
wanna-
Explorer Vikings.
Probably
I care
under a
about
condo.
You care about
the killers.
Dude, I want to know about Leif Erikson's brother.
Bro, you know about the Berserkers and shit?
Oh yeah, I know about
Like
Berserkers.
they would fight their own people. They just went nuts.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they would
like
think they
you
were
just
on. Like,
got out of the. You let them go, and you're like, I'll back off for a little.
What
bit.
is that a different group?
yeah,
It's
Let's not get into it.
yeah.
We
Okay.
do.
that's a whole.
It's a whole-
rabbit hole.
It's
They were
wild.
on.
It's
they think-
wild. Look it up.
They think they were on like psychedelics and like crazy.
They
shit.
would take like mushrooms and shit.
Yeah, and just fucking
Chocolate milk.
literally go. Oh my god! You imagine eating Native American chocolate
Dude,
milk?
it never
Their
been
head
over.
would, their heads all explode at once. Yeah. So he got killed, and then the Vikings, I think, eventually were like trying to settle here a little bit, but they're not like a settling people. And they were like, they were fighting Native Americans too much. They're like, this is fucking we're too far from home.
Yeah.
They were just like, let's all bounce. So they basically all bounced at once. But it was fucking crazy. Like literally right here where we are, pretty much like they were fucking Viking and Native American interactions.
Drinking milk together.
Drinking milk, dude.
Dude, they both got those small boats, which we had footage of that fucking canoe on canoe combat.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be wild.
It's probably pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Just
that
the
great.
Vikings like yelling at them and then just getting like hit with arrows until they could get close enough to kill them.
They had shields.
Yeah, they had shields.
It's wild. It's pretty wild stuff. You should look into it.
Yeah,
I might do a deep dive.
Vikings would just go and fuck up Europe and then just leave for a little.
Basically, if you're all probably Scandinavian because they just went and
Yeah.
fucked all the women
Yeah,
and
they
just
killed all the
had a
dudes
great
and
time.
fucked their wives.
Well, the women wanted it. It wasn't rape. Vikings were the only culture that bathed once a week.
Viking apologist over here. Consensual.
Listen, no,
Yeah, I don't even fucking know it was consensual. You weren't there.
No,
Yeah, they wrote. Yeah, they
look it up.
They were like, "Oh, if you don't want to have sex with me, okay, I'll move on to the next hut."
They thought the Vikings
Sorry, I
were the
killed your
most
husband.
attractive. They were very clean. No, a lot of them would just go with the Vikings when they left.
Yeah, that's
Like
how
they
it
would
worked
leave
back
their
then.
husbands. And they'd
That's
be
how
like,
it worked,
Yeah, willingly.
dude. Yeah, that's how it worked, dude. Back then, like women just got like passed around.
And people think they're like your size, but they were more like me and
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah,
They weren't big.
but they were big compared to everyone else.
They were just psychos
Yeah.
when it came to battle.
I mean, think about the little dude. I was listening to this fucking thing. It's like it was talking about like Spartan warriors and all this shit, and like how everyone thinks like these fucking jacked big. It's like in reality, it's just like these like little Italian dudes. Like, hey, Melita got the sword. You know what I mean? Like they like weren't like all the like ancient Romans, ancient Greeks. Like they weren't like big jacked warriors. They're like skinny little fucking guineas. Just
Yeah,
like-
dude. Well, they fucking. Everyone looks back and they're like, what was it? 300. They got all
Yeah,
the statues. The fucking.
Yeah,
like, you
Gerard
said-
Butler just fucking shreds it.
Just
It's like,
like-
dude, they didn't have TRT back then.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, put another couple abs in that statue.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
that's not how
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, no. They're just like these like little dudes. But we would have been fucking dude, you would have been I mean, you could have ruled a kingdom with your size back then. It was just the biggest dude. Just he was in charge.
Maybe
You would have been.
dude. I would have been. I would have
gunned for, though.
fucking.
They would have come after you.
Yeah, they would have.
I would have been an early heart attack guy probably.
I don't think so, dude. You wouldn't have been eating
Yeah,
fucking
there's nothing.
bad.
There's nothing that's going to give you a heart attack.
Yeah.
Dude, the turkey leg. Is that
Bro,
real?
It's a turkey leg. I'm sure it's real, but you're not having like fucking sweets and shit. There's no candy.
Dude, if you were if you were the king, is that fake too? Is all this
What?
fake?
What?
I don't know. You're sitting around feeding you grapes.
No, I don't know.
I always do. You always see those pictures. They got like a fucking Thanksgiving dinner in front of them.
I think that was like some kingdoms maybe were like that. Other ones less so. I feel like the
So
Vikings
you're
were
talking
less so.
paintings. Like you want to be shown like that, but you don't want to
Yeah.
behave like that.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of my
true.
historical knowledge just
Yeah.
comes from fucking painting.
Plus, like, dude, you might have been like a warrior king. You know what I mean? Like, you might have been.
No.
Actually, I don't think you
like
would
a
have been warrior.
chieftain, bro.
Yeah,
Chieftain Dan.
I don't
Yeah.
want to wear a headband.
you would have been a chieftain.
I don't think I would want that responsibility.
I think maybe.
I think he just gets thrust on you though.
You would have been like the hand to the king.
I want
That's-
to.
and you're like controlling shit.
I'd be the
behind
person.
scenes.
I'd take care of shit.
Yeah,
I'd be the real power.
the
Yeah.
wolf, the fixer.
Yeah.
They have wolf equivalent berserkers too.
Damn.
What's that? Wait, what's a wolf? What's a wolf for?
I don't know how to say it. It's a word that's Ulfen. I don't know. It's really hard to say.
What
It's
would-
like,
But they were like
the
they
assistant?
were the wolf version of a berserker.
Whoa,
So they would go off and live with wolves.
whoa. That's
you ever
pretty
seen
cool.
you ever seen Ray Donovan?
Yes.
Yeah, you know the guy that fucking makes shit go away.
Yeah, I saw it so long ago.
Yeah.
Like Dick Cheney.
Just owns Halliburton. Yeah, you would have owned Halliburton. You would have been the fucking defense contract of the fucking, like literally of the fucking nation. You're like, I got a private contract company. You know what I mean? We'll fucking fuck some people up for you. You would have been like, I could see some mercenaries under your belt. You know, but yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I went down that rabbit hole. I was thinking of you.
It's a good rabbit hole.
Yeah, pretty cool. So, what else? You got how's your week? You got anything cool going on?
Dude, I had a week off. It's fucking good.
That's nice.
I went to I'll tell you, I went to Foxwoods last week.
Nice. How was
Big
that?
casino guy now. Good. It was dude, it was funny.
Sober casino.
Sober casino experience.
I can't.
Dude, I'm trying to get through all these milestones of like not drinking.
Yeah.
So I went through New Year's. Fine.
That's
whatever.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. And then I gotta go through St. Patrick's.
You know what's coming up?
St.
Patty's Day, dude. I smell a relapse.
No.
I smell a relapse.
Dude, I got 2 bottles of fucking unopened Irish whiskey in my bar. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna do it though. Dude, I remember I've done St. Patrick's Day before, which I fucking wish I didn't at this point. Dude, St. Patrick's Day. Remember that you were there? We were at it was the last comedy show before COVID. Literally. Everything
was at the Rising.
It was at the Rising. That was
St. Patrick's.
That was St. Patrick's Day or St. Patrick's Day weekend. It was the last comedy show we did. And everyone was like, "No, we're going to the show. They're not fucking shutting anything down."
Yeah,
we were being like COVID deniers.
Yeah.
So I'm going. I remember telling my girlfriend, I was like, "I'm going to open mics next week."
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
She's like, "No, you're not." But anyway, that was I remember everyone was fucking. It was like, dude, it was Rising Irish bar. They had like, an Irish bar is on St. Patrick's Day. It's like the most like. You need to drink right now environment. They got all the fucking decorations and shit.
Were you sober at that point too? Were you?
I was doing a couple months, I guess.
Okay.
Dude, everyone was ripping shots, and I wasn't. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I vaguely remember.
So I got through that St. Patrick's Day, and then literally like Monday, they're like, it's COVID. So like, all right, I guess I'm back on the sauce. So I should have just fucking drank on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, true.
But I'm trying to get through. I'm not gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do the St. Patrick's Day. I'm trying to do New Year's, St. Patrick's Day. I got a couple weddings. That's gonna be the fucking.
Oh.
That's gonna be the big one. A couple of not
especially an open bar wedding.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. They're like trip weddings too. It's gonna be like a couple of days.
Oh boy.
So we shall see. Those are coming up.
What do you want to make it to? You think? I don't know if you want to like put that out, or you don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Because it's just like I love being productive.
I know. That's also addicting.
It is. Not feeling like shit every day is cool.
Well, let's run down. What have you accomplished while being sober?
I mean,
this podcast.
This podcast, comedy.
But he started that before he was sober.
Yeah, but like for 2 weeks. I think we only.
Dude, I remember like coming out of the holiday. Like
I'm just trying to weigh it for
you.
you.
Like November, December. I was like, I'm fucking quitting comedy. I wasn't gonna quit comedy, but I was like, this is.
You were in a deep.
I was like, spot. I was in a hole, man. I was like, this isn't fun. And it was like, I was obviously blamed. I was like, fuck everyone else.
Yeah, we never did that.
Yeah,
we never blamed everyone else.
I was like, I wasn't. I'm just like not doing well in comedy.
Fuck
I'm like,
this person.
Yeah, this person's out to get me. And like, they don't even know who I am. So I don't know. And then once it's weird how this works. Once you quit booze, everything starts going better for you.
Yeah.
I remember I got like, dude, even just taking a day to like a Saturday when it would have been a wash. I would have fucking woke up hungover from Friday, started boozing again at noon, just had just another day. Dude, even just like taking a day to be like, all right, I'm gonna reach out to all these people and try to get on some shows.
Yeah.
So you reach out to like 10 people, and then Monday comes around, you're like, oh, I got a full schedule now.
Yeah.
And it's like, then you start doing well because you're not boozing, you're clear, you start thinking straight, and then you start doing well on shows. And you're like, oh, comedy's going better.
I think like some of the tangible things that he's accomplished are probably like there's less tangible things than
tangible's not a big deal. That's from what I'm gathering from this is that I should be drinking more because I have a ton of wasted days and I'm not even.
You're not even boozing.
Oh yeah, you want to kill time, dude? Rip a couple shots of Jameson.
Yeah, start get on the sauce.
Yeah, get on the sauce.
You'll kill time.
Dude, but even we got the sketch filmed.
Yeah,
like just the shit you need to do to like get that ready to go, and like all the stuff you got to coordinate and just getting up and doing it.
Yeah,
is
we film. So I don't know if I told you we film a sketch, but we want to do. We don't want to just put out one single solitary sketch because then it's like you get a little momentum, but then you don't put anything out after it, so it's like gone. So we
Right,
want to
yeah.
get like 2 or 3 done, and then put it out like one after the other, basically.
Yeah, because even if we had one ready to go, like it takes, if we want to get like the camera guy back, it's gonna be another month or 2 for that. So it's like, I don't know. You put out a sketch, and then it's like everyone's like, "Oh fuck, this is."
It's super tempting to just get it done, and now you have this thing that's like,
Yeah, you want to put up
you want to
content.
just put it out, yeah. But like in reality, it's smart to just wait and just hold on it. And
Do you
it.
have it?
It's not. It's shot in like it's like being like the first edits. He's putting together.
Because
like,
I was
the
gonna
first
say,
edits.
clip that shit up, make clips.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it ready. Get it ready
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make like a poster for it too and everything.
Wow, you're going all out a poster for a sketch?
Well, like a internet poster.
Oh, a
You know
thumbnail.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, a thumbnail basically. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely have a couple things in the queue for that.
Yeah.
We got the. I'm looking at the website right now. Solid site.
Let's go. We gotta have that up by the preview show. We'll talk about it after
Yeah.
this, but yeah. Just like all we really need on it is like the rest of our show dates also, so people can go and like get tickets and or like know where the rest of our shows are. You clicking on it right now, guys? Just stay tuned is all we
Yeah.
have to say.
Just
You know
takes
what
you
I
right
mean?
to it if you click on it.
Yeah, there's the event right there.
And
The
then-
yeah, no, what is it? Should we plug it?
Let's. Oh yeah. So we're doing a website. The website,
It's not live.
it's not live yet. It's
NaughtyDocs.com.
naughtydocs.com is what it's going to be. But here's the thing.
Naughty
Here's why you will
Documentaries.
want to go to it. Because if you're listening to this podcast, which I know people do and they want to know where our shows are, we just want like a consolidated spot where you can go and you can see all the shows we're going to be putting on, put the lineups there, any like upcoming events like that. We'll have the podcast on it.
Yep.
We'll put all our sketches on it, all our YouTube videos, and then also just as like a little extra for you guys to check in with us, we're going to be putting up a blog on the website. And we're going to have like all like our friends that are comics in Boston that we think are really funny that will eventually be guests on this podcast. They're going to be putting up little blogs and stuff. So you can like kind of get to know them and their sense of humor. And and so that's what the website's
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you follow us on Instagram, all that shit. This is like a one stop shop.
Yeah.
Get the brand, get the content.
Yeah.
Find some new people. It'd be good.
Yeah.
So more to come on that.
I just remember this. So remember how last episode we talked about the fucking coffee incident?
Yes.
Bro, I'm done. I'm done.
done.
I want to
Okay.
blow up coffee shops, dude. I fucking hate them. I would literally think I'm gonna start a Proud Boys coffee shop because
Okay.
I'm sick of these fucking terrible.
Work out the details on that.
Bro, okay. So first off, I went to go skiing yesterday. I slept like 3 hours the night before because I was out at like the Don't Tell show and all that. And so I fucking wake up at 6 a.m., go to my buddy's house in New Hampshire, and then drive 2.5 hours out to Okemo. It's in Vermont. We're gonna go skiing. Get all the way there in the fucking mount. There's like 6 parking lots at this mountain, and all of them are full. We can't even get up to the mountain. The guy's like, yeah, like the mountain's basically full. So we drove 2.5 hours out there for nothing. Now, all right, that's
you can't.
So now I'm in a bad headspace. Obviously,
Yeah,
at
that's
baseline.
brutal. That's fucking brutal.
At baseline. Okay, so now Okemo Mountain is in a town called Ludlow, Vermont. Now, I've had bad experiences in Ludlow, Vermont. Everyone wants to suck Ludlow's dick. It's a nice little, cute little Vermont ski town, blah, blah, blah. I'm done with Ludlow, dude. I'm
Fuck
fucking
Ludlow.
done. It's Sucklow, dude. Sucklow, Vermont. Because, like, last time I went there was during COVID. The mountain closes at 4. None of the town didn't open until 6. So there's like a 2-hour delay. So
Yeah.
if we want to get food after you ski, there's like nothing. So we just end up having to drive home. So I've already had bad experience with this fucking bullshit little town, dude. So then we go to Okemo. It's closed. It sucks. We can't ski. We drove all the way out here for nothing. It's like, okay. Well, at the bottom of the mountain, out on like the main road, there's this bar. It's called Killarney's. It's like a sick Irish bar.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's great. So we go and we pull into the parking lot. And there's parking attendants from the mountain in this parking lot, making sure people don't park in this parking lot and walk up to the mountain. They're giving out these fake ass little tickets. So then, all right, so we're gonna go into the bar. We go into the bar. It's not open. It doesn't open until noon. It's like 11 o'clock. We're like, fucking what the fuck, dude?
Just everything's going wrong.
Everything's going wrong. We're like, we just want a beer, dude. We just want a beer. So there's a fucking little bakery next to the thing. We're like, all right, whatever. We'll get like a coffee and like a fucking muffin or something. This is a fucking stupid little
Yeah, you already know this is gonna be trash.
artisanal bakery. Get in there. Oh my, the wait in line forever. There's fucking like 2 employees working. Everything's fucking handmade. It's taking forever to get everything.
Yeah.
They gotta make. It's just like we get up there, fucking pay by Venmo. I'm like, get
No, not the Venmo,
the
dude.
Venmo. Dude. I'm like, what is with these fucking pay by Venmo? So then I'm like, okay. So and now, dude, we're in fucking little middle of nowhere, Vermont. I go to my phone. Fucking no internet, dude. My phone's not working. I can't even open Venmo. I click on it. It's a fucking blank screen. They're like, is the Venmo not going through? I'm like, no, it's not going. I'm like, please give me a coffee. I promise I'll pay you on Venmo after. I'll fucking find you. So we fucking get our coffee, and I don't have service for like 3 hours, and fucking, but like waiting outside. They're gonna bring us out our muffin because I don't want people waiting inside because of COVID. COVID's over.
Ridiculous,
get over it.
dude.
And she comes out. She's like, you still haven't paid yet on Venmo. I'm like, listen. It's not my fault.
This isn't my fucking problem.
That your business runs on Venmo.
Dude, that is fucking insane. That's they only take Venmo.
Yeah.
You can't pay with a cash or a credit
You
card.
could pay cash, I think. But like
No one's got fucking cash.
no one's got cash, dude. Get it together. Get it together. No more legitimate businesses run. Venmo's for drug dealers and like
Fucking
paying your friends
hairdressers,
for fucking,
dude.
Making a podcast.
In
in the podcast.
in the podcast.
And paying your friends for making a podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, when you start to make a list, it's actually
Hey,
actually
just
for a lot
go
of
to
shit.
It's a pretty good app.
A lot of legitimate businesses though. I'm sick of it, dude. I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
and then you're
dude.
and then you're gonna be mad at me because Venmo isn't working. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dude,
And then I'm like, I'm like, request me on. So the girl comes out with her like iPad.
Dude, you're
I'm like,
so
I'm like,
deep
just
at this point.
Yeah, I'm like,
You request
my
me
shit's not
on
working, her
Venmo?
shit's working. I'm like, request me. She's like, my Venmo's not working either. I'm like,
yeah,
your Venmo's not
exactly.
working.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. She's like, how do you request someone on Venmo? I'm like, your business runs on Venmo and you don't know how to use Venmo. I was sitting there and we waited for the bar to open. We go and we fucking sit in the bar. And I'm like, you know what? I want to fucking not even pay them on Venmo, dude. I want to not even pay these fucking, it's not worth it, dude. It's on them.
What is this, like a fucking $6 transaction?
Yeah, it's like if I steal fucking, well, no, it was like, because I paid for my friend's coffee and whatever. And it was like, actually it wasn't that bad. It was like $10 or something. But like, you deserve to be stolen from if you're making people pay on Venmo. You deserve it, dude.
Dude, that's just a cost of doing business. If you're only taking internet-based payment and the internet's down, that's on you.
Suck a dick. So that was my fucking.
That's them being cheap too, by the way.
Yeah,
because they're
Not
like
paying
fucking-
for Square.
They want to skirt. Yeah, they want to skirt that. They want to skirt like
credit card fees
and
all
shit.
that. It's okay. Maybe you shouldn't be in business.
Yeah.
You fucking stupid bakery. Dude, I had a couple of. I had the week off. I had a lot of coffee shop time.
Coffee shop talk.
Yeah. So I was sitting in the. Again, this is one of those places. It's like, it's so cool. This is the problem. It's like a. They're trying to be this like low key, like we're independent coffee shop, and then you look them up and there's like 19 locations. It's like one conglomerate owns them.
Yep. Wasn't it? You know,
It's the Tradesman.
Okay.
It's actually a sweet spot. It's a couple of them, but dude, it's funny when you walk into these like during the workday and like you see, and I'm just in there like I got nothing to do, so I'm just like fucking around trying to make videos week off, which told my last job I was not taking a week off, but hopefully I don't think they listen to this. So it's just like I'm in there like just doing basically wasting time getting nothing done, and dude, the people that hang out at these coffee shops, like that work there, you can tell they work there every day. It's like these fucking fake marketing creative people. It's like
fake jobs.
It's just these fake job people. Like if you can work from a coffee shop every day, I don't know
You have a fake
what
job.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the same situation as like the guy behind the counter. They all got man buns. It's dude, it's like you try not to do cliches, but it's like it's you can't avoid it. It's all the same fucking people.
Yep.
It's they all look like they're on Saturday Night Live. Honestly, it's like these fucking characters. They got the fucking frizzy hair.
Dude,
and it's
they're
like,
literally
bro, get a
characters of
goddamn
themselves,
haircut,
dude.
Yeah, and yeah, same thing. There's like one guy working behind the counter, which is like, what the fuck is like? You guys, they don't give a shit about customer service.
No, that's the thing. All these fucking people, they're so like soft, like, oh yeah, we care about everyone, but yet they have the worst customer service out of fucking anyone.
Yeah, because dude, their mentality is that it's a privilege.
hairs.
It's like you're lucky that we're serving you. That's
Yeah.
the new mentality.
Yeah.
The customer is always wrong.
Yeah. Hey, at least they have fucking jobs. Half these people don't even fucking work, dude. They just suckle off the tea to the government, dude.
Yeah, but this guy, so I get like a.
We're getting a little.
We'll talk off there.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's like you get your fucking medium iced coffee. It's like $10, and then the guy's like, you flip.
That's if they have a medium. Usually it's small or large.
Yeah, it's small or large, and the small is like fucking once. It's unbelievable. But they all do. Obviously, this isn't just a coffee shop thing, but they all do the thing now. Where they're like, yeah, so just finish filling out the screen, and then tap your card, and it's like, what could I possibly have to fill out here? Then there's this big tips page, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, where do you stand on the counter service tip?
That's a
Dude, I'm not talking.
question.
And I'm not talking about like you got $1. I'll always throw $1. If I got cash, I'll throw $1 in the jar. Dude, there's a wild disconnect between the dollar tip jar and the online tip. Like, you're a piece of shit if you don't tip me. Like the pressure.
I
go back and forth on that.
Me too. I always wonder, like, what percentage of the tip are they seeing? Like, do they get the full tip? You know what I mean? Like when you do it electronically, or is there like a
dude? Because if you do it electronic, a part of your tip, part of the tip you give them probably goes to like the fee or whatever, some fee. But like, it's like,
unless it's like the program it's in a way that it's like they take the fee out of like the main transaction and the tip is like left alone for that would be good for the employee. That would make sense. I don't know if it's that way.
Yeah.
But I don't like
the pressure situation they've created with these iPads is like unbelievable, especially if you got people behind you. And like I try to walk around like I don't give a fuck, I'm whatever, and I'm like, but in reality, if I'm fucking standing at the counter and because a lot of times they'll watch the screen, like if there's someone that like gets it, they'll turn their back or they'll pretend to like fill something up while you're like giving them a $0 tip.
Yeah. Oh, I've said this before. Like, well, I don't like. Okay, so like this is like a well-known marketing like strategy that like you present someone with 3 options, like a super low one, a super high one, and then you like basically make them choose the middle. Like that's what they do with this tip thing. It's like 15, 20, 25. It's like psychologically like you're not going to give them the 25, but like you also don't want to give them the 15.
They make you feel like an asshole if you give them the 15, and
there's a custom button too.
Yeah, there is.
Like, imagine digging into the custom button.
You're crazy.
You're crazy, bro.
Forget that. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'll usually do like 15%.
But that's wild, though. That's too much.
15?
For making a drink.
But dude,
you give them $1 per drink, probably. Like, if you have a buck, it's like that's what you do at a bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, it gets fucking weirder at a bar, because if you're paying cash at a bar, it's like globally understood. It's like, all right, $1 a drink, right?
Yeah.
But then if you open a tab at the bar, even if you're sitting there by yourself and you just have like 3 beers at lunch, now they give you your check, and it's like, if I was just giving you dollars, I would feel okay about it. And now it's like beers are like $8. So you say you get 3 beers, 20. Now you got a $24 tip.
Yeah.
$24 tab. It's like
so
then you feel like
$5?
an asshole, right? So it's like, I had 3 beers, I got no food. This guy's fucking poured me 3 beers. You should just be able to take the $3 you would have given him in cash and put $3 on the thing.
Yeah.
But you feel like an asshole because it's like you're so used to filling out, you're doing the 20% math in your head because there's a piece of paper in front of you.
Yeah.
Then you're like, you feel like an asshole doing $3. So you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna tip fucking 5 or 6.
Yeah, I like having cash on me for that reason. For bars. And usually what my strategy is, I like to tip a lot. Usually, like if they give me the paper check, I'll give somehow I'll give more than
always
20%.
do, especially like tavern or something like we know. I always tip more than
crazy there. But like I'll usually say I have cash. My first drink, I tip like extra heavy.
Yeah.
So that like that's what you're supposed to do. So they like
move.
will come back to you, more. But like, I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking out of control with the fuck. I don't like the screen thing. And then so you know what you can do? This is like the real fucking psycho move. Is you fucking do whatever your tip is, and then you hit new sale on the top.
Yes.
So when
I've done that.
So when you spin it around,
they can't see it.
They can't see shit. It's just like a fuck you, to them, dude.
I know the fucking
Yeah,
system.
yeah. But that's so blatant if you're doing that because you're hitting buttons you shouldn't be hitting.
Like, bro,
they're like, what are you doing?
That was on screen
like
3. How did you
me
find
out
that?
of my account? You logged yourself.
Yeah, you logged in. You work here.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
But dude, I get it at the restaurant, at the bar situation. It's like those people, like their tips. Although, dude, at the end, everyone's like, they make their living off their tips, and it's like, well, they actually fucking, if they don't make whatever wage, the bar actually makes it up for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The bar restaurant situation is completely different. The coffee shop situation, those people are making they're getting paid full, whatever. The tips are on top.
That's a good point.
This is a wild topic because you can get fucking
lamb-based
just for even mentioning the word tip.
I know.
But it's like, I don't know, man. You gave me a coffee. I don't have cash. 50, dude, they populate. Like you said, they got the low, the medium, the high. They populate the middle. So
Yeah.
it's not even like you're making the choice. You have to.
Oh,
you have to.
that. Oh,
you have to make. You have to make a fucking action to change the tip if you want to go 15.
I hate that. Yeah, you shouldn't have to tip at coffee. It's good to. I don't know. I don't fucking know what the answer is. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, and I liked when people fucking had cash and would tip and everything, but a lot of people wouldn't. I don't know. It's just.
It's
you're
also
making
like
a coffee.
the guy behind the counter probably doesn't give a fuck. Honestly,
Yeah.
the people behind you, dude. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah. I was thinking, but I forgot to tell this story. I wanted to fucking say this. When I went skiing out west, this was like one of the funniest things that happened in Utah, and I completely forgot to mention it. Dude, I fucking smoked some lady on skis. I smoked some lady into oblivion, dude. I completely forgot that this happened.
Okay.
So I'm fucking we're skiing, and it's like our last run of the day, and we're coming down to the bottom of the mountain. In like, basically, as you're coming down, when you get to the bottom, to walk out to like the exit of the mountain is like off to the right. So that's where a lot of people are going. So that's where like my main focus is. Now, like at the end of the trails, it's like a slow zone or whatever.
Yeah.
And granted, I was probably going like a little faster than I should have. Nothing crazy, just a little faster than I should have. Some fucking lady did you ever see the fucking Sean Taylor hit in the Pro Bowl? Like,
yes,
he fucking smoked some guy that like wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucking Sean Taylored some lady. She was on this end of the trail ahead of me, and like was cutting all the way across. She obviously like didn't look up the mountain to see if anyone was coming, and I was coming down. Like, she was way over there. Like, she was like out of my peripheral. I was like, yeah, that lady's like off, whatever, going that way.
So you did see her at one point.
I saw her, yeah, but she wasn't like heading in my direction, and I was like more focused over here, and I'm coming down a little faster than I should have. The last second I see a fucking blur right here. Bro, I fucking I mean, I don't know what I'm hitting. I don't know what's going on. I just pure
black out.
Bro, I'm an athlete, bro. I'm pure reactions at this point, dude. I can't help getting an athletic stance if I'm about to get into a collision.
You lower the shoulder.
Lower the shoulder a little bit. Dude, this lady, like, you ever seen someone get hit in like their fucking they get hit in the above their center of gravity so that their lower half just
fucking yard
dude,
sale.
I fucking shouldered this lady, bro, a little up. Bro, she fucking did a full spin. She landed her feet where we both fell. Her feet were like up the mountain. Her back, she was like head down the mountain. Now, listen, I kind of hit her hard, but also like nothing great. She was so fucking dramatic. Now, crazy reactions that I have. Before I even fell and hit the ground, I was already apologizing to her.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You're upside down saying sorry.
I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, my bad. As I'm still falling.
Yeah.
Like, so I get up, I go over. This lady's being so fucking dramatic. She's probably like, she's small. I mean, and she's like older. She's probably like 40 something. She's probably like 110 pounds.
Small woman.
Yeah, small woman. She's laying like
just
in the snow,
playing dead.
Just playing possum, dude. Her fucking husband comes over, and I'm like so apologetic, like immediately off the bat. Now, granted, this was equally her fault. Like, maybe by technicality, I was behind her.
What are the fucking rules in the mountain? Because it's like it's chaos. It's like people.
Technically, it's almost like driving. It's like the person behind you is like automatically at fault. But like, she was cutting across, like straight.
Yeah, she was
across
changing
like a
lanes.
Fucking idiot, dude. So I fucking smoked her. She's laying on the ground. Now, here's where it starts to escalate.
Okay.
Now, I'm a good guy. Thank God I was calm, cool, collected.
This could have gone a different direction.
I could have fucking freaked out on this lady. The way she was talking to me. She's like laying on the ground. And I'm like, go over right away. I take my skis off. I'm like picking up her fucking ski pole. And when people fall on skis, it's hilarious. They just yard sale their shit everywhere. I mean, her poles are everywhere. Her fucking jacket's all spread out, dude. So like, I go over. My buddies are skiing. They all come down. They all stop. Like, one of them starts to help her up. Her husband comes over. Her husband's cool. Like, right away, he's like, I'm like apologizing to her. I'm apologizing to him. I don't know if he's going to be a dick to me. He was cool. He's like, it's all good. She's fine, blah, blah. And some lady that she was with was like, are you okay? It's to me. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And in the lady on the ground that I hit, this is the first thing she says to me. She goes, yeah, the kid that fucking bulldozed me is fine.
Come on.
Like, dude, I was like, I wanted to be like, lady, you fucking
this is your
clear
fault.
across the mountain, dude. Like, it was insane.
To get that shot in on you.
Yeah, and I was just like, whatever. And after that, I was like, I stopped apologizing to her. I was like,
Yeah, fuck
whatever,
you,
fuck
dude.
you, and I fucking skied off and went away. But it was very funny. I just smoked this fucking lady.
Dude, those are the type of people, they don't get out much. They don't have a lot. We talk about this. Like, there's a lot of people that don't have a lot going on.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever they get to be the center of attention, they fucking milk it, dude.
Oh, she was like getting up all slow and like, oh.
Yeah, that's the most exciting thing that's gonna happen to her this year, probably.
Dude, it's like we hit, but like I kind of like I don't know. I started coming like it's not like I like fucking went into it.
Right, yeah.
I like curled up to try to like lessen the impact,
Yeah.
basically. Like, I don't know, man. It was she was fucking so dramatic, and everyone after, like all my buddies were like, dude, she was being so dramatic, like.
Dude, you're lucky. The husband being cool is huge.
That was
because,
huge.
Dude, he's probably like, he's probably more.
He probably's like, she's a cunt all the time.
Yeah, dude, he probably saw you. He probably fucking pumped when you got
right.
smoked. She's
Right.
like, all right,
He's like,
had it coming.
he's like, oh no, honey. Yeah, he's been wanting to do that all trip, dude.
And then he's like, dude, he's probably not thinking about you at all. You hit her. He's probably thinking about, I'm gonna have to fucking hear about this for the rest of the trip.
Yeah,
is what he's thinking about. So he's got to go over there. He's got to be cool. So, dude, that could have gone.
She wouldn't even look at me, dude. She said that fucking one dick remark. She was being all fucking dramatic. I was just like, a normal person would have been like, it's okay, it was an accident. Especially because it was like, but that's the type of mentality. It's like nothing is ever her fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Like she can't see her part. Didn't we talk about this? Like, yeah, we talked about this in the car. Like when you get into an argument with a girl, like you want to meet half. Oh, maybe I wasn't talking to you. I might have been talking with Severn about this. But like you get into an argument with a girl, like I want to like meet halfway. Like this is how I fucked up.
Yeah, no, you come to the table.
Yeah, but like fucking these girls don't want to fucking. That's not how they fucking brain operates, dude. And that's how this fucking lady was, dude. She just was like, no, it's fully your fault. I am completely right in this situation. There is nothing that I could have done better to avoid this. It's like that's not how the real world works, lady.
Yeah, but God forbid you try a little logic.
Next time, fucking don't cut fucking straight across the trail. Look where you're going. You're cutting into someone else's lane of travel. Maybe it was her fault.
She got up and fucking skied away fine after. And
we were down at the bottom. She walked away all fucking dramatic. Fucking annoying. Her ski goggles were like over her head.
She never put her shit back.
Yeah.
She's walking down like a mess.
Dude, it was like, grow up, lady. Grow up.
50-minute mark. I like that feature.
Nice, dude. Matt, you just gave us the warning, bro.
Yeah, you got the light.
Nice. Ooh, with a little comedy turn. Comedy turn. Yeah. What else? Anything else you want to fucking talk about today?
Yeah, I got a quick.
Before we move on, real quick, we can sauna. Shout out to Matt from the sauna. He was just stopped me in the sauna. Said he listens to the podcast. So
hell yeah, we got sauna.
Does he
fans?
listen or does he watch?
He listens.
Okay.
He listens, I believe. So shout out to Matt.
Hell yeah,
from
we appreciate our sauna listeners.
Yeah, we're a big sauna pod.
Sauna pod.
All right, so yeah, go ahead.
I just got a little scenario. Get your take on. So I live in an apartment building with like it's a hallway situation. There's a lot of like 20 fucking apartments, whatever, in the hallway. So there's like there's pros and cons. Like there's a lot of people around. There's not like a lot of stuff that usually doesn't go down. It feels safe, whatever. But there's also a lot of people around, which means is like you have to deal with the way people live,
right?
A little bit. And so I come in from the I think you dropped me off. We were coming back from some show, and when you picked me up, I was leaving, and I'm walking through the hallway, and this person has there's a trash bag outside their door with fucking trash in it. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, that's fucking weird, but whatever. And like maybe they're fucking on their way out. They just want to bring the trash out, whatever.
Yeah.
So we come back in, I don't know, a couple hours later, 3 or 4 hours later, and I walk by and the trash is still out there.
Right.
Now, I have no idea what this person's doing, but like, dude, what I think happened was this person, their apartment smells like shit because whatever's in that trash bag smells like shit. So this person's like, you know what? I'm going to fucking make this everyone else's problem. And they put their fucking trash bag out in the hallway. Yeah. And I'm just like, I wanted to, every once in a while, I just fucking snap. And I'm just like, I wanted to fucking, this is like
rip
2 doors down for me.
Dump it in front of it.
Throw it all like, all right, you want to make this our problem? Now it's going to really be our fucking problem. And so I'm just thinking, I'm just like, when you're in a situation like that, it's like classic. Like, I'm not taking responsibility for this. In my apartment,
Yeah.
I don't want. I'm too lazy to walk fucking 100 yards down to the trash bin and throw my fucking trash away.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it outside the door and make it everyone else's problem.
Yeah, I think in your building, in your situation, like you've been to my apartment, like it's like a multifamily.
It's a house
like
situation.
walk up. Yeah, so like I leave like my shoes in the hallway and stuff like that sometimes, like shit like that. But like
It's a different situation.
it's a different situation. This is like the long hallway, like multiple.
Yeah, there's just
apartments.
doors
Yeah.
on every side.
Nah,
like,
yeah, you can't be doing
and
that.
I was just like,
And also, like is your trash? Do you have to go outside to throw your trash out, or is it inside the building somewhere?
it's inside. You don't have to go fucking
Oh,
outside.
then yeah, that's
and
that's
it's just like this
inexcusable.
motherfucker is just being lazy.
Yeah, that's
And,
inexcusable. Because it's gonna make the hallway stink.
Yeah, it did. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I walk
that's-
back in a
no.
couple hours later. I'm like, you can smell this person's fucking trash
Yeah,
in the end
that's
of the hallway.
clear cut. It's like if they threw their put their trash outside, then they're like gonna get their shit.
You gotta get
on,
my
get
shoes.
ready,
Yeah,
and
whatever.
grab it
And we
the
grab
way
on the way out. We're
No,
going
that's
out.
not what
Anyway.
they're doing.
Dude, I can't. 4 hours later,
Yeah,
still out there. I was just like, something to
yeah, that's pretty clear cut.
piss me off.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's like I don't know. In like college, people would always like leave shit out in the hallways, and like I don't know. It's just it's stupid.
Just one of those things.
It's stupid. Yeah. I'm not about it. What else? I think I had one more thing I want to talk about. Oh, fucking one. Yeah, one last thing I just wanted to say. I watched. Have you seen the new Kanye documentary on Netflix? This isn't
No,
really.
I've seen clips, but
This isn't really up our alley, but it's. I just fucking decided to put it on last night. It's a 3-part documentary. I watched the first 2 parts. It's really good. It's really
it's from one. There's a lot of stuff from when he's not fucking
yeah.
off the reservation, right?
Yeah, but he's always been off the reservation. You watch Kanye now, you're like, he's crazy. It's like he's literally always been this person. There's footage. It's a good documentary for people like us to watch. Like
Yeah.
anyone that wants to make it in anything, you should watch this because his like self-belief is like in ego and narcissism is like unimaginable. It's crazy.
In his head, there's no scenario where he doesn't become the biggest rapper in
There's
the world.
literally zero. He like wasn't that good of a rapper. He literally just annoyed people until they gave him like a record deal.
Where have we seen that before?
Yeah, dude, it literally was like watching fucking open. It was like I was with Open Mic Comics in Boston. It was
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Did
It
he
was
start
insane.
off as a producer first?
Yeah, he started off as a producer. He was like started off producing when he was like 13 or 14 in Chicago. He would like annoy all these. His mom was an English teacher. Her students were like all like these like rappers and shit. And so she was like, hey, let my son hang out with you. So he was hanging out with all these rappers and like making beats for them. He was like really talented, really young. And he's fully autistic, dude. He's like, though I look at the way he behaves now and I'm like, he has like definitely all these fucking mental issues. He's fucking has to be fully autistic.
Yeah.
It's crazy the way he like isn't even a real person. He's like he just starts talking like all this crazy. He's always done this shit.
Yeah, it just wasn't on TikTok.
People are like, oh yeah, he got big. He gives all these crazy Grammy speeches, blah blah blah. It's like he was doing this when he was like fucking 18.
Yeah, just no one was seeing
knew
it.
him. Yeah, it's insane. He's fucking crazy. He was talking about how he used to be walking to like in the subway like practicing his Grammy speeches out loud on the train like in front of people.
Yeah.
Bro, he's fucking nuts.
Just instant
dude.
open mic.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts.
Dude,
but it was good.
That's when you know like that's what it takes to make it. Like either you're fucking wildly talented,
Yeah.
or you're just like you don't have that like shame, that you don't feel shame.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, it's like just to walk around doing that, making yourself the star on the fucking subway, or like
Yeah.
doing the like when it's just your world, everyone else is living in it. It's like not feeling like, oh, this is embarrassing. These people fucking hate me. Just like not having that thing hanging over your head.
Yeah.
It works.
Bro, it works. There was one thing that was really making me laugh. It's like, you know how like a lot of comics will like, especially like bad comics, or they'll like trap you and like run bits by you.
Yeah.
They'll just like speak their bits at you, and like you very clearly just want to get out of the situation. He was basically doing that like with rapping. So he like, dude, he's nuts. So he was like a wicked good producer, like was on like definitely making like the sickest beats like in America at the time. Like everyone wanted his beats. So what he would do, but like no one took him serious as a rapper. He wanted to be a rapper. No one would take him serious. So he would literally like get Jay-Z would want one of his beats. He'd be like, oh, word, all right, come to the studio. So he would go to Jay-Z's studio, play Jay-Z the beat, blah, blah, blah. They'd like make this song. And then he'd be like, Jay-Z would be like, all right, yo, I'm about to bounce. There's hours of him doing this to multiple different rappers. Jay-Z would be like, all right, word, good session, I'm going to bounce. He'd be like, yeah, actually, though, like before you leave, like let me spit some bars at you. And Jay-Z would be like, all right. Like,
all right, man.
I guess. And he'd be like, yeah. And he'd just like, he'd like be he'd like trapping people in the room with him for like mad long.
Yeah.
He'd be like spitting, like, I'm so self-conscious. And JC's like, all right, word.
I'll call you, man.
And he literally was just doing that for like years until like rappers started getting, I think, annoyed and like putting him on songs. It was so like he would like Mos Def. He'd be in the studio. There's one video. He's like, they had like a mad long studio session. Mos Def is like all bundled up, ready to go out into like the winter.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but let me. I got
Before
some
we
bars.
leave.
I got some bars for you though. And then he just holds them there. He's like, Mos Def is like, yeah, man, word, that's sick. He was doing it to everyone, dude. He just he didn't even put out any rap songs himself. He went from like no rap songs, like rapping,
Yeah.
to being on like a song with like Jay-Z and like all the shit because he just like got to them and annoyed them until they put him on the songs.
Dude,
It's
that's
crazy.
just like what's book this. Just book this fucking guy so we stop messaging us.
Yes, that's literally what Kanye
Dude,
did.
that would be like if like a fucking famous comic, if we were somehow like sick producers and they're
Yeah.
like, hey, can you shoot my special? Like, all right, yeah, you're in the like, all right, we're gonna put a camera here, we're gonna put a camera here, it's gonna look sick, and they're like, all right, cool. And it's like, hey, before you leave, you ever been to the grocery store?
Yeah. You're just like, dude, that's what he was. It was crazy. He truly was like so ahead of the game. Like he had the whole documentary is like, it's about Kanye, but it's also about this guy Cootie who like was like came up with Kanye, and this guy Cootie, fucking such a bitch, honestly, gave up his whole life just to document Kanye. Like before Kanye was even famous, he was just like, I'm just gonna leave my family, everything I've ever done. This guy Cootie was a stand-up comic. He's like, I'm giving up my comic career just so I can walk around and film Kanye everywhere he goes.
Did he make this documentary?
Kanye showed up to New York like with a documentary filmmaker documenting his like every move every day. Kanye's a fucking psycho, dude.
Like back when he wasn't even known yet.
Yeah, so people would automatically like kind of give him credit and like let him places and like all this because they're like, oh shit, he's making like he's making a documentary.
Yeah, he
Kanye
must be
He
something.
literally tricked people into like letting him into like their circle because he was like, yeah, they're making a documentary about me, and meanwhile it wasn't they, it was he's making a documentary about himself. Dude, the little camera rolling on him always, no matter where he went. It's literally like what TikTok kids and YouTube kids do now.
Yeah,
they always have a camera.
it
rolling.
worked for him though.
Yeah, it fucking worked, dude. I was like,
You just got to get.
he always
yourself,
talks about how he's like a genius and like blah, blah, like ahead of the game, and I like he fucking really was like 20 years ahead of everything.
Yeah. Oh,
fucking
dude, you
wild.
got to. I mean, obviously, you got to back it up at some point,
He's
and he
nuts.
did, I guess. But
Yeah.
dude, if you can get yourself in the room, that's all. If you can just like shame your way into getting yourself in the room, and
He's
people just like
shameless,
just give him a
dude.
chance, just so he shuts the fuck up.
Dude, he was doing it not just one time, like for years. There's multiple scenes of him walking into. It's like Cody's like narrating. He's like, yeah. So no one was giving Kanye a chance. So what did we do? We showed up and we mobbed Rockefeller Studios, and it's just them walking in, like walking office to office, like, yo, I need to talk to Jay-Z, and they're like, I mean, we
No.
can't. He's like, I'm gonna play you my record. He just walks in, shuts the door in some like executive's office, and throws in a CD. He's like, starts to rap. The lady's like, okay. He did it with like 4 record labels. He would just walk in with like 6 other black dudes and be like, I'm playing my music for you, and they're like, okay.
Dude, but can't you see at that point? It's like it's easier just to say yes at some point.
Yeah,
Just like, you know what? Just we need him to stop doing this, so just fucking let him do it,
Bro, it's
let him.
insane.
We'll just fucking put him on the record.
Yeah. That's literally what was happening. It was funny. But it made me like Kanye a lot because no one took him serious as a rapper, and he was like, nah, like I got this, like I can do it. Like they were everyone literally was like clowned on. It reminded me, I don't want to bring up specific names, but it reminded me of like certain people in comedy where it's like this person's just around all the time and like they think they're the man, blah
Yeah.
blah blah, but no one takes him serious. And then it reminds me of like that kid just blowing up to be bigger than everyone.
Yeah, which
You know?
is it's
Probably
probably gonna
happened,
happen.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy, dude. He's literally crazy. And his mom like you know, he's wicked close with his mom. His mom definitely fed into his ego a lot. She's like, yeah, you're a genius. It's just like, he's like, yes, I am a genius.
Yeah, there's always a story of like everyone told me I was gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
This and that, like that motivates people. And then it's like, hey, just take the shortcut and everyone tell you can be a fucking genius.
Yeah.
You believe it. It's tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny quotes and stuff. I don't know. So it's called, the name of the documentary is Genius. So
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's on brand.
I'm gonna watch the third
All
part.
right, so I
I'll let
gotta
you know.
I gotta watch Genius and I gotta fucking deep dive Vikings.
Yeah.
That's the
That's the agenda,
homework.
dude. Get after it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Fucking March 1st sold out at Privé. Keep an eye on the April date. That's gonna sell out fast.
yeah.
And what day is the Naughty Doctor? It's
Thursday, March 10th.
Thursday, March 10th. 6th Gear, Cask and Kitchen in Southie. And follow us on Dave Caggiano, Real Reardon on Instagram, and Naughty Doctors Comedy on Instagram.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Fuck Russia.